We're live. We're live right now. We talk about Lil Boosie, talking about 50 Cent, and talk about Big Meech. I got my co-host here with me, Demi. She's gonna make an assessment on what's going on with Lil Boosie trying to go to Big Meech concert. Let's see what's happening. So let's play the clip. Boosie talking about the concert before you go to the concert. What happened?
You've been a long time supporter of Big Meech.
Right.
And when Big Meech came home, there was a big concert that was thrown, that was supposed to be thrown.
Right.
A lot of big names were on it.
Right.
Lil Baby.
Like, Demi, you good? Can you hear me? Okay. I gotta hold it close to the mic. I forgot. Let me play it again.
21 Savage, 42 Doug, Sexy Red, and Boosie.
Right.
So, how did you get involved in this concert?
I mean, Meech reached out. And I reached back at him, and we chopped it up. And it wasn't about no concert shit. Just, when he first came home, he hit me. We chopped it up on FaceTime. Welcome home. Woo woo woo. We just chopped it up, and probably 2-3 weeks later, he hit me about the concert, gave me a date on it, and gave my word, I'll be there.
Right, it's supposed to be on Thursday, February 13th.
Yeah.
And along with the names I mentioned, there's also Rick Ross, Kodak Black, ESTG, Moneybagg Yo, Bossman D-Lo, T Grizzly, Babyface Ray, I Swear Vezo, Skilla Baby, Peasy, Payroll Giovanni, YTB Fat, Tay B, and Young Scooter. Pretty big lineup. I'm assuming that you were doing it for free?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm assuming everyone else was doing it for free also.
I'm pretty. I don't. But I'm pretty. I mean,
yeah.
You try.
That's a good look if they're doing a show for Big Meech for free. You can't beat that. Free, man, please. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of revenue. That show would bring him.
But they pay him some respect. He's a big man.
Yeah, I agree. But I wonder why this show canceled, though. Because that's a lot of money, you know what I mean? It would have made from that show.
Did they reimburse them? Like the people who
I heard it was being arranged for them to get reimbursement. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's let Boosie say.
Charge a nigga to come home from jail. You a slob, man.
Right. So you have this big concert with a bunch of big names. I mean, look, like Lil Baby and Kodak Black alone could fill up, a stadium pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And 21 Savage, I mean, he was on tour with Jake doing stadiums. So this was a very, very big concert. Now, leading up to the concert, things went a little wrong.
Right.
So Big Meech does a video with Rick Ross, who has been beefing with 50 forever. Now, keep in mind, Southwest T took a picture with Supreme's son, and that kind of caused some problems already. But T took the post down, and everything seemed to be kind of okay at that point. But then Big Meech did this video, and all hell started to break loose.
Right.
So 50 started accusing Big Meech of being a rat, essentially. And you and I talked about this in previous interviews. There was the allegations of third party cooperating with this guy named Cuffy, who was a kingpin, I believe, from Detroit. When you were seeing this whole back and forth, what did you think?
I ain't never hear about the Cuffy shit. Like, I ain't. I couldn't go on them because they arguing. I couldn't go on. Once I gave somebody my word, he ain't got no seal paperwork. I mean, I just couldn't bag out on dude. Once I give somebody my word, I gotta go on some factual shit. And it was. So I went down there. I was gonna perform. I went down there. I was gonna perform. I ain't know nothing till I got in the Louis store buying my outfit.
Oh, you didn't see the whole?
That's crazy. You hear that?
Yeah. Nah, he ain't nothing to his business outfit.
You believe that?
But the dude, like, you ain't see the back and forth. But even seeing the back and forth, you still don't know that it's gonna be canceled. You just feel like they're arguing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I mean, that is
It's
what.
a flex for me. Boosie talking about until he was in the Louis store. Why you couldn't just say till you was getting your outfit? Why you gotta drop the story?
Yeah, I know, right?
It be the gentle flexing.
Boosie a trip, man. Boosie said he was in the store. If you in the store shopping, I guess they get a phone call and was in the store. That's what I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, because he better not say he was on the internet.
I know, right?
Because if you ain't see it all this time,
But even when they say he never heard of coffee before, that was just new to him.
no, he didn't say that he didn't. He's saying that he didn't hear about Meech being a rat with Cuffy about Cuffy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
not that he hit. I feel him too because I feel like stuff like that, like the prisons get information before other people do. It hit the street after the fact, but even still, this would have been hit the street. So I'm still feeling like I don't really know if Meech is snitch or not. Cause it's like, why so long? What took so long? Like, why now? Why not before?
Okay.
That would have hit soon as it happened. Like, the streets don't hold nothing. Like, it don't be hell. It's like, okay, so who mad? Like, what happened? Why now?
That's a good question. But I know if they like, if people like, it's really confidential. I mean, a lot of people don't know about it.
It's not though.
And
That's what I'm saying.
and people be like dick riding and stuff like that. So
I
it's
don't
kind of
feel like
different.
you like that information hit the streets. It don't take years to hit the street. And I feel like anybody that's telling it, of course they're gonna give a convincing story. That's like with anything. They're gonna give a convincing story because they need you to believe what they're saying.
So you don't believe the interview that we did with the girl was saying, Coffee is his daughter, father.
No, I feel like she should have had paperwork too. Well, her father should have said something.
He did say something
To who?
to her.
I mean, yeah, to her, but I'm saying you said it to your daughter. Like, what is the real man that he connected to get this word out? Like, why is this coming from your daughter? Like, there's other men that they have, I'm sure, that they know mutually. Why would that be coming from your daughter? It just doesn't make sense.
Well, it came from another guy. It came from I forget his name. He was in BMF crew also. It came from him first. I forgot his name though.
And why didn't it ring no bells then? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
when did it happen?
I mean,
supposedly.
yeah, I mean, it ring bell, but like, it's kind of, it's kind of like, it's kind of like when the boss says something and somebody, a little man, go say something, you ain't gonna believe the little man. You're gonna always believe the boss, or
yeah,
or the man with the money, or the man with the money. It's time to.
No, but when it comes to rat, that thing carry weight. It just will cover the streets too much, and this is not doing that. Like Boosie said, I don't know. I ain't never heard that.
Okay.
People will like that's not something that don't be going unheard.
Okay. So you never you heard of T.I. being a snitch?
I don't know, but
Okay.
again, for me, I don't pay attention
Okay.
to a lot of them.
Okay. But
But I'm
anyway,
saying with all the energy around Meech coming home, that's something that would have hit, that would have been spoke of too.
I've been heard about it, but they always deny. People always deny it.
Yes,
Wish
why
they gonna
ain't
deny it.
I nobody ain't bring up no paperwork yet?
But there's no. There's no paper. His name is not on the paperwork. It's a third party corporation. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. So his name ain't gonna be on there because he didn't. You know what I mean? It's a third party. He told the girl to
But
set
he
that man
associated.
up. Hmm.
He's associated with, so his name would be in it because if if she said that he said it, that's gonna be in the affidavit that she said that he the one who's arranged it.
He's not gonna say that, but let's see what happens. Okay. Because
Yeah,
whatever in dog, it's gonna come to the light.
yeah,
It's gonna come to the light.
yeah,
You
very
know what I'm
true.
saying? Whatever in dog, it's gonna come to the light.
I'm
And
just saying, talking about how many years, how long has Cuffy been in?
at least maybe if Big Meech been in 25 years, so I would say maybe I would give him maybe say I'm just guessing top of my head. Don't quote me on that. Maybe 20 years. I would say that. I don't know.
And we just saying this just going viral,
Yeah,
semi-viral.
yeah. Just like Diddy, that's going viral.
Nah, Diddy and people been saying
Just
stuff
say
about
viral.
Diddy for
You
years,
know,
and people
they Diddy goes
ignored it.
viral. You know how much people like still doing
No,
stuff that we don't know
people,
about,
no.
and celebrity knows about it
Yeah, that's
for real.
different. Rat stuff. That's what
Rat
I'm
stuff,
saying.
they out there too.
The rat stuff is different.
Baby, they out there. I'm telling you.
And with Diddy, we knew people were saying dropping stuff. The same thing for R. Kelly. People were saying stuff for years, but people were just ignoring it. That wasn't no surprise. Like the stuff that happened with him, it was no surprise.
What was no surprise? That he was
The
on
Diddy
down
stuff.
low?
You said that he was down low.
Yeah.
I'm talking about all the things. He always gave like he was into some wild stuff. Even the songs. We just did a session a couple weeks ago about Biggie lyrics. Like they was hiding in plain sight.
I know, but people not hick to it, babe. People not hick to it.
Yeah.
They're not. People be in denial. You gotta realize that. And they turn a blind eye once they see that green money. See that green? They turn a blind eye, they don't see it. Did you see that? No, I didn't see that. All I see is money.
Yeah, but I'm just saying gangsters don't move like that. Like real
Who said
gangsters.
you know the real gangsters, the mafia them? They're the biggest
Yeah.
rat. They're the biggest rat. John got them, they're the biggest rat. That's what they get
Right.
out of prison.
And y'all know though. Like it's
You
out.
know,
It's a known fact.
yeah, you know after.
I mean,
They're the biggest rat.
got snitch first.
Hmm?
I said, yeah, of course, after because they got snitch first.
Yeah, they're the biggest rat. They're rat. People be ratting, man. Because because everybody gonna be a gangster until that time comes and they give you 100 years in prison.
Yeah, then they fold up
Yeah, you fold like a pretzel.
like a pretzel. Come on, man.
They fold like a pretzel.
Fold like
You
a
see that
pretzel.
100 years? It'd be like, don't say I said. But man, I miss outside the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
people love the freedom, and they be them bras that be making these niggas snitch too, because they don't be wanting to lead them out here. They be so worried about them, they try and get back to them.
yeah. And you know what they said, right? They said that girl, what's her name, Tommy?
Mm-hmm.
She mad at Big Meech because Big Meech went to his baby mama, and that's why she spilled all the beans.
See, that's crazy. Like, lady, hold it down. You agreed to hold it down. Just hold it down.
And they fighting over his rights. But he signed over to her. So, but, well, I mean, what? Like I said, we'll see. It will come to light. 50 Cent gonna spill the beans. Apparently he got some shit on Big Meech.
50 is petty.
And
I like
and
50.
I,
But
I mean, I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. You know I get what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like if I'm getting money, he's saying that I'm getting money off you. I turn a blind eye. Like everybody, like what everybody's doing.
No,
They
that's
turn a
what I'm
blind eye.
saying. That's the part that I'm not feeling. I don't rock with that. It's like either you real or you not. Like all that turn a blind eye because you give me money, and now when you go do whatever you want to do, now I'm gonna pull your card. It's crazy. It's like either you associate with us or you don't. Like what we doing?
I'm gonna be with you, okay? Most people is with you until you're disloyal to them. They're not with you no more, and they'll spill whatever the secret they got for you. That's human being nature. It ain't different from nobody else. We all human being nature. So that's what happened to him in Big Meech. He didn't know what Big Meech so-called allegedly snitch, but it was cool. Cause I'm getting money. We get money together. But now you went over to Rick Ross. You could have came to me and said, "Hey, I want, you know what I mean? Right now I'm short in cash. I need to get some cash up."
Know that he didn't. That's what I'm saying. 50 track record don't show that you can even that it's like his way or no way. That's what his track record gives. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You're gonna take what I give you. If I decide to give you what you're asking, then cool. But if not, so be it. And he wants you to lay down and play dead and accept what he gives.
That don't even sound right. I'll be honest with
you. No, he do. He wants you to do what he wants you to do. If you don't do what he wants you to do, then there's a problem.
Okay.
He be in all the stuff. That's the only man I know that's always got a beef with somebody.
I mean, you can't knock the man. The man, you go my enemy.
I guess.
And I'm the one who feeding your family right now. What you gonna do? By the hand that feed you?
So because
you see what happened?
Because I'm getting money with you, I can't get more money somewhere else.
We gotta have a conversation.
I gotta only be locked into your money.
We gotta have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they have a.
So if they had the conversation and 50 said, nah, he ain't want him to do it, but he also wasn't gonna give him no money, then what?
There's a difference. Well, Big Meech should say that. He didn't say nothing. You know what they're telling me? He got guilty all over his face. That's what they're telling me.
I mean, that's a possibility, but it could also be, I'm not about to keep going. Like, it's too many words. It's too much arguing. It's too much back and forth. It's like, I'm on man time. I don't got time to be sitting here explaining.
Well, say it then. Say it then.
No, that's what I'm saying. He could feel like he ain't got time for all that. He sound like he ain't even want to address it to begin with, but probably was advised to.
Yeah. Well, right now, the street are saying he's done. You're aware of that, right?
I guess.
Yeah, they say he's done. They say he's pretty much 50 Cent blackballed him, pretty much. Well, I gotta find out what happened to the concert. If it was, because I see something online where it says it was canceled by the police. Then it wasn't nothing to do with 50. It was nothing to do with 50.
To be factual, I just feel like we're in a time where if I wanted to create a narrative and I wanted people to believe something, I will spit all the information that will lead towards that. Everything that will support that. We don't know it's facts. Like that's like when it comes to Jay-Z and Beyonce, people speculate so much because they confirm nothing. So we never know what's the truth because we never get confirmation. So as far as the show go, as far as the writing go, they have to have some factual stuff to support this stuff. You can't just be saying stuff and people just gonna believe it.
I get that, but for the most part, right? I'm gonna say what you hear about celebrity is people inside talking
Sometimes.
most times, and if it ain't,
Yeah. And most time, and when they say it, they be like a close source or something like that. That, of
because,
course, I would say that if I'm telling y'all a story and I
let's go,
want y'all to believe it,
okay,
because
listen,
they don't never put a name to it. It's like it don't be no real
listen,
support.
okay, listen what you said about about Diddy. You hear that a long time ago. Where you think he came from?
Some
Somebody,
people who experienced it,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
those people had, that's what I'm saying though, it was a name and a face to support it. I'm not talking about them saying insiders say. I'm saying them saying Cassie said, J-Lo said, the man that he called to the room that was with the lady, he said. It's not like an insider said. They're actually stating who said what
okay,
versus insiders
okay,
or close family, friend, whatever they say, however they say it.
yeah. But like but it will it will it will. I feel like it will come to light. I mean, this is like Jay-Z and Diddy, and they said Jay-Z got a son out there, and he don't want to own his son and all this crap. And I feel like at some point, it's gonna come to light.
Yeah, they've been saying he had a son. They've been saying he had kids though for years before Beyonce had babies.
Yeah.
But again, what do we have to support that? Has a child said anything out there about have
They
they
don't,
went
he
public?
got to do. He got to do. He got to. He have to go do a DNA, and he refused to do a DNA. I don't know true that is.
Exactly. Everything be speculation.
But the kids, I mean, the guys look like him though, for sure.
That don't mean nothing.
That's true. I mean nothing.
You look like me.
That don't mean nothing.
You my son?
Good question. uh, yeah, but let's hear what Boosie say again.
Go back and forth with 50 and Meech and everything?
No, I'm talking about when it was time for
Oh,
the
okay.
show.
So you right, because the concert was still
the
gonna
back
happen.
and forth with them. I saw
Got
the
it.
back and forth with them. Like before the concert. Like a couple days before the concert, I saw that. So I mean, I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna wait it out. But I ain't gonna bag out nobody because something going on with them.
Right. So, I mean, the story basically goes, and we don't know at this point what really happened.
Yeah.
It's a little bit fuzzy.
Yeah.
But the story is that there is a woman named Tammy Cohen who is an informant, but she is a civilian, and Meech gave her his life rights, and she then took those life rights and made a deal with 50, and that's how the BMF TV series came about. But the allegations is that Meech was giving her information that she then was taking to the feds that was getting people hemmed up and so forth. But like I said, we don't know that that's for sure.
Right.
And according to 50 and some other people, it seemed like things kind of went bad between Tammy and Meech once he got out of prison. I think that was like, she thought he...
Oh, they was fucking around?
I think maybe she thought that, they were going to be together once he gets out. But once he gets out, he moves in with his baby mother. And there's also a story that Meech wants his life rights back, and there's some friction over that. So now she's like allegedly talking to 50 and giving him information and so forth. And I guess he's doing a documentary about her, and so forth. It's messy, but it's 50. But you know how 50 gets down. None of this should surprise you.
Yeah, this shit crazy. I mean, I heard, Cup supposed to be trying to get in touch with me.
Oh,
Talk
Cuffy.
to me. Yeah.
Right. What's his
I
name?
like to hear both people's side. That's what I like to hear, both people's side.
Right. Well, Blue Da Vinci, who was part of BMF, that's actually who I was hanging out with mostly when BMF, brought me out to Atlanta.
Okay.
Me and him was always cool. He's mad at me because some people came on Vlad TV and accused him of, cooperating and so forth.
Yeah.
But my thing was like, I have nothing against you. There's you're welcome to tell your side as well.
Yeah.
He actually had Cuffy like on the phone.
Well, that's the guy I was talking about, Buddha Vinci. He's supposed to be a snitch though. He was he was in part of BMF. It was Big Meech right on man.
So I'm trying to figure out if.
Well, hold on. Did you hear what Boosie said? He said
Which
copy
part?
was copy.
Oh, trying to get in contact with him.
He said copy, not coffee.
Oh.
He's funny, man. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was saying that he just said how Big Meech was giving Tammy information and she was giving the information to the feds. But is this him giving her information to give to the feds, or is this him confiding in her or sharing things with her because of their relationship and her already being an informant taking it to the feds?
Why would she tell him information over the prison phone?
But they're not saying that it was recorded through the prison phone. They're saying that she gave this information.
Okay.
So the issue isn't that they got it off the phone because the calls are being recorded.
Okay.
They're saying that she gave this information that she got from him. But I just wonder if he was giving this information just out of having conversation and like people pillow talk and share stuff, or is it that he said this is the information that you need to take to the feds, or did she do that on her own?
Okay. So you got plenty of scenarios. Only one scenario missing is like you don't think it's a possibility that he snitched. That scenario is missing.
I mean, well, they're not saying that. They keep
Okay.
saying, I don't know. I don't know what the third. I have to do research on what a third party cooperation
Third party is exactly what he says.
I hear that.
Okay.
But what does that look like? Does that look like he also?
You tell somebody to tell somebody. That's third party.
Let's use Google.
Yeah.
What does third party cooperation mean? Because it's just crazy to me that she's already an informant.
What you mean? She been an informant.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Am I waiting on you?
Oh no, you're fine.
Oh, you want to play? I want to play tape then. Okay.
In a video and so forth, and he's kind of pushing that whole thing because the BMF dudes really kind of don't rock with him.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of friction over there. One of the things that 50 said, which was interesting though, when they were going, when he had the back and forth, was he said that Meech had a 6 p.m. curfew and he wasn't even going to be able to go to the concert. Did you know about that?
Nah.
Okay. That was a little weird. It's a Big Meech concert without Big Meech.
I don't know.
Right. Okay. So, and then there was a whole back and forth with his son and everything else like that. Now, one of the things, Tony Ayo was on my show yesterday, and we talked.
I don't know. Maybe it's me. I feel like Boosie's holding back something.
I mean, well, he can't be on there looking like a snitch too.
Oh, I got it.
So it's like, even if somebody told you something, you still act like you don't know it.
I got it. But man, I see right through him. Like you're not doing a good job.
Nah, he is, because it's like, it don't matter what I know. What I say is all that matters.
Okay.
I ain't nothing. So the third party corporation after sentencing is a reduction under federal rule. Not only can an accused person receive a reduction when they cooperate with the law enforcement, but a loved one can cooperate in order for an incarcerated person to receive a reduction. So I guess she was the loved one who cooperated on Big Meech's behalf
Yeah.
so that he can get a reduction in his sentence. Who knew?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Well, I thought it was like third party was like exactly literally third party, like he says.
I mean, well, because it is, because I mean, she will be considered third party.
Yeah. So like he didn't tell the police directly.
Right, but he
went,
knew.
Yeah. Yeah. So he told.
Because that's what I wondered. Okay, did
Yeah.
he know this, or was he just sharing with her?
Yeah.
It's like you sharing with your lady, and he decided to flip.
No.
So who that?
Third party cooperation. No. Third party cooperation. Well, I didn't read it to the Google or whatever, but I can imagine it's like you knew.
Yeah, it says that they're fully aware.
Exactly. You just play. You play like you play crazy. In other words. Yeah. So that's pretty much it.
Talked about it. He said that Lil Meech made like $4 million off doing BMF, but if you look at the text message, he was basically saying like, "Yo, fuck Rick Ross, but you know he gave my dad some money, and you know he needed it until I get my next check from BMF, you know, from the BMF TV series from the next season." 50's like, "What next season?" But what Tony was saying was that Lil Meech had essentially spent all his money that he had made this whole time. Bunch of pairs of Chrome Hearts jeans that are like 10,000 each, you know, buying Richard Mille watches and hanging out in Atlanta with Gunna and all these dudes that are making millions of dollars, and he's trying to kind of keep up with them. So his dad gets out and he doesn't have $1 million to just give his dad.
Yeah.
So his dad is having to rely on other people. In fact, there's an interesting story that Tony Yayo said was that they were all hanging out at Big Meech's house. It was Meech, Lil Meech, 50, Uncle Murder, Tony Yayo, and Lil Baby had just been there, right? And Big Meech was like, "Yo, Lil Baby came through here, you know, in the Lambo truck, and he didn't give me nothing."
Yeah.
So Tony was like, "Oh, okay." He was kind of surprised that he said that, because I guess Meech was expecting, and a lot of people are helping him. I mean, that show with everyone doing free concerts, that's a huge, that's a huge gimme right there. But I guess he was expecting people to kind of give him 100,000 here and 50,000 there and so forth. But you know, if you don't really have a connection with somebody, you're not really going to do that, right?
But I want to say, like, you know, I think Lil Meech like give 50 Cent too much information.
As far as saying that his father needed the money, like Rick gave him the money.
Yeah. That's too much information.
I mean, but it's evident that Rick gave him money because.
I mean, as far as going and says, yes, he gave him the money and he needed money to pay his bills. Mm-hmm. That's just too much information.
I mean,
you volunteered information too. He didn't even ask you. You just volunteered information to the man.
But that's their relationship.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure they've had plenty of conversations about money and struggles and all the things. So it's like, what makes this so different? But he should have known who he was talking to. I would never text 50 Cent. 50 Cent is the person that you need to call.
Okay. Maybe they always communicate you with text, I guess.
You said what?
Maybe they always communicate with text. So it wasn't no different.
You said what?
They always communicate through text, so it wasn't no different this time.
Oh, right, but I'm just saying because 50's so petty and he keep receipts and he posts
everything. But you
should text. And if you call him, you gotta be mindful too, because he looked like he got 2 phones and he record one on his record your conversation.
It's like But even with that, you see what I'm saying? Lil Meech didn't say, well, you know, he tried to work with you, and you know, so I don't know, man. It's kind of weird stuff going on.
Yeah, because it'll be given. He came to you.
Yeah,
He
it be.
understood
That's what I'm
you.
saying. I just, you know, I was.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what
But
I'm
I feel
saying.
like for everybody, just don't be. Time will tell.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I guess you two will be out to try to give her assessment, and just to let time tell who is third party cooperation, who is snitching, and who is doing what. Peace out. Damn, what you got to say?
Good night. Good night.
We out.